Yo, what's up everyone? Hasu here. I know most of you are probably busy playing Diablo 4 at the moment or these days, but let's talk about Heroes of the Storm, Nations Cup, because that's coming up as well. Most of you probably already heard about it. If not, well, I will fill you in all the details that you need to know. But basically, there has been an online portion of the tournament, and this weekend we're getting to the offline portion of it. But what is even going on, right? Nations Cup. So the people behind it are once again Kevin Valdez. He's the one that already hosted tournaments in Miami, and he's part of the Heroes International team together with Kaldor. And there is obviously more people behind the scenes, but as you can see, June 10th to 11th in Berlin. So actually this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, is when the HOTS community gets together again to play some dead game, right? it's gonna be amazing. Actually, we will be in the Experian arena that's in the Saturn, close to the Alexanderplatz. And if you wonder what is going on in terms of rules for the Nations Cup, because they have been a little bit special, I'd say. So Kaldor has brought over his Meta Madness into the Nations Cup, which means if you draft a hero, it's going to be gone for the whole best of 5. So let's say we pick Maiev on map 1, and for the rest of the best of 5, Maiev is out of the pool and cannot be picked anymore. There's also a list of globally banned heroes that we can find here. So if we go through the list, you will see some that are saved and some that are banned. Let me explain that. So the ones that are banned, pretty straightforward. Those are completely out of the pool. You cannot pick them at all. And this only is for the offline event. So this didn't happen during the online phase, but for the tournament in Berlin, this is the list of globally banned heroes. It's tied to the crowdfunding, so it can still change. And the saved heroes, Hogger, Diablo, Sylvanas, and Hanzo. So it's basically the top 3 donators and one of the sponsors that had the right, to save one of the heroes that were or would have been banned. And that's the list basically. So you can pick Hogger once, but then the same rule apply. If you picked him once, then he's gone for the rest of the best of 5. Let's have a look at the qualifiers, right? Because we had basically 3 regions involved: Asia, NA, and Europe. All of them had the chance to get spots for this tournament, starting off with the Asian ones, because those were the first ones to finish theirs. China has beaten Korea in the online qualifier in those matches. There was a problem though, that the Chinese team did not get their visa in time, or I guess, let me quote this: despite the efforts of the Heroes International, travel details have not been provided by any of the deadlines set by our staff to allow us to ensure their attendance. As a result of this, China has been disqualified and Korea will replace them. Which, I mean, that sucks for the Chinese team and the Chinese fans. Like, I can understand that, but given that we are only 1 week away, I think it was maybe the last resort that they did this, and the Korean team by now has all the flights booked and so on, so they will attend. But yeah, it's obviously not ideal. I guess there was maybe just not enough time to sort everything out. Next in line was the NA qualifier, and given that NA is world champion, right? They won the last tournament in Miami, which was basically all over. Like, we had attendance from all over the world as well. Right? We had 2 Korean teams, we had Europeans and NA teams. 30K is the one that succeeded through. The lineup is a little bit different. Caterpillar is not going to play because technically he doesn't have the NA citizenship, so he wasn't allowed to play for them. They're getting Unaverted as their main tank. The rest is the same though: Liam, Madara, Q, and Legacy. And they have been blasting through this bracket very easily. Last but not least, the European side was a longer process. We had like a longer online stage. And real quick, if you didn't know, so for example, if there was more than 1 team per country that signed up initially, there was a tiebreaker games to determine which one would then represent the country. Those happened though before the actual online phase. In Europe, Germany, Sweden, France, and Poland made it through. If we look at the standings, it was actually super close. between Spain and Poland. If you missed the match, absolutely worth it. Everything was on the line for them. And then on the top, Germany, Sweden and France basically making it through more or less without too many issues. That brings us, now that we know all the qualified teams, you're wondering like, wait, why is there 4 Europeans, only 1 NA and 1 Asian team? Well, let's be honest here. Traveling people around the globe for Heroes of the Storm event in 2023 is not going to happen too often. It's pretty expensive as well. So we have the 4 European teams which are actually starting in the first side of the playoff bracket, as you can see in the quarterfinals, while the other 2, NA and Asia, will start in the semifinals, which means they don't need to play the first round. They basically have a walkover to begin with. The bracket is what we see here. The opening match, by the way, is going to be on Saturday. Germany versus Poland, followed by Sweden versus France. And then whoever wins of the German-Poland will play against Korea. And then afterwards, the other semi-final. At least that's the rough schedule for now. I only, like 100% that we have the opening match. If you wonder how to help out, or how to, you know, if you want to help Kevin and Kaldor and Cross Albeo and Rob and whoever else is working. Trixla is actually coming in, Bahamut. Those are the casters, by the way, together with Kaldor. If you want to help out, if you want to support the project, this is the GoFundMe link. You can read through what exactly is going on here. For example, it tells you that the top 3 donators are the ones that can save a hero. I mean, that already has happened, right? But still, to give you the insight, the travel and the hotel has been booked by the tournament organizer. So this crowdfunding is basically to help them with the cost that they have. I think that kind of sums up everything, right? So first of all, I invite you to come over to Berlin, right? Like, if you have the chance, it would be super cool to meet as many of Twitch chat, or I mean, if you watch it on YouTube, to meet as many of you in person. I think it's gonna be an amazing event. If you can't make it in person, that's totally fine as well. Make sure to watch it online. Kaldor is going to be the main English stream, but there's gonna be plenty others. There will be Malgani in French, right? We have Neusen probably doing the Russian one. We might have a Polish one, Gandalf in Portuguese, and so on. So there's going to be casters galore, but Kaldor is the main English one. And yeah, I think that sums everything up. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. But if you are looking for a good, you know, a real good, high-quality HOTS tournament, it's this weekend. Check it out. And I don't know, let me know who you're cheering for, who's your favorite. And I will see you in the Nexus again. Thanks for watching.